What if I told you that one awkward, math-obsessed teenager ended up saving millions of lives, defeating Nazi Germany, and laying the foundation for every computer, smartphone, and piece of AI technology we use today? This isn't the story of a superhero from a comic book. It's the story of Alan Turing, a real person, a teenage genius whose mind changed the world forever. Alan Turing was born in London in 1912. As a kid, he wasn't exactly popular. He was shy, clumsy, and often lost in his own thoughts. Teachers complained he didn't pay attention in class, but Alan didn't care about fitting in. While other kids played football, he was solving puzzles, scribbling strange symbols in his notebooks, and teaching himself advanced math far beyond his grade level. Imagine being so curious that you invent your own methods to learn calculus at just 15 years old. That was Alan, but his school life wasn't easy. He was bullied for being different. He didn't speak like others, he ran awkwardly, and his obsession with science made him stand out. Still, instead of breaking him, this isolation pushed Alan deeper into the world of logic, codes, and patterns. Fast forward to 1939. World War II has begun, and Nazi Germany is terrorizing Europe. But the German military has a secret weapon, a machine called Enigma. Enigma could scramble messages into unbreakable codes. Every day, the Germans changed the settings, making billions of possible combinations. Without cracking Enigma, the Allies couldn't know where the German army would strike next. Breaking Enigma was considered impossible. But then came Alan Turing. Alan was recruited to a secret base in England called Bletchley Park, where a team of mathematicians and puzzle solvers worked day and night to crack German codes. While others tried old-fashioned methods, Alan thought differently. He believed the only way to beat Enigma was to build a machine that could try thousands of combinations automatically. Against resistance and doubt, Alan designed a giant electromechanical device called the Bombe. This invention could test settings faster than any human, and it worked. With Turing's machine, the Allies began reading German messages almost in real time. They knew where submarines would attack, where troops would move, and how to counter Nazi strategies. Historians estimate Alan Turing's work shortened the war by at least 2 years and saved over 14 million lives. Think about that. A math nerd, once bullied in school, helped defeat Hitler. You'd expect Alan Turing to be celebrated as a hero after the war. But instead, his story took a tragic turn. Alan was gay at a time when homosexuality was considered a crime in Britain. In 1952, instead of honouring him, the government put him on trial simply for who he loved. He was forced to undergo chemical treatments, a cruel punishment that deeply affected his health and spirit. 2 years later, in 1954, Alan Turing died at just 41 years old. Many believe he took his own life. The same man who had helped save the free world was treated like a criminal by the very country he had saved. For decades, Turing's achievements remained secret, but today we recognize him as one of the most brilliant minds in history. Every computer, every smartphone, every piece of artificial intelligence, even the very AI voice you're listening to right now, traces back to his ideas. The Turing machine, his theoretical invention, became the foundation of modern computer science. The Turing test, his thought experiment, is still used to measure how intelligent artificial intelligence really is. In 2009, the British government officially apologised for how he was treated. In 2013, Queen Elizabeth II granted him a royal pardon, and today his face appears on the £50 note in the UK. Alan Turing's life is a reminder of two things. First, that even the most underestimated teenager can change the world with passion and persistence. And second, that society must learn to celebrate differences, because sometimes the very things that make us weird are the things that make us extraordinary. So, the next time you pick up your phone or open a laptop or hear about artificial intelligence, remember Alan Turing, the bullied teen, the codebreaker, the tragic hero, and the genius who unlocked the future.